Let's go, baby. How are you? Welcome to the green room. Happy Wednesday, June 4th. It almost feels like a Thursday, doesn't it? Thirsty Thursday. Am I thirsty? Absolutely. What are you doing? What are you doing over there? Guess what I got? Guess what I got? I got some cold beer over here. We got the beautiful pints. 16-ounce glasses for a 16-ounce can. Does it work? Does it get any better than that? Absolutely not. Is this really a 16-ounce glass? I'm not stopping. Look. Look. This is exactly 16-ounce glass. Every last ounce out of the can into the glass. Never spill. Never spill. I just can't pick it up because it's right there. But that's what it is. 16. It's a pint. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. I make beer disappear. What's your superpower? What's your superpower, baby? Woo. You know, all this political tension, people are upset at all the wrong for all the wrong reasons. The the other team has always promised the immigrants a better way, a faster way, but they never solved the issue, right? They've opened the borders. They've let people think that it's okay to stay here. I have nothing against it, but at the same time, they have always blown smoke up people's asses, making them believe that making people believe that, oh yes, they are going to do something about it, and they never do. That sucks. But what can we do? It is what it is, right? Am I mad at them? I'm mad at the people who believes the people who they vote for. Yeah, unfortunately, there are some things that even I don't agree with. How everything is being handled, it makes you think. I have a shop and deliver 8 items. Why do I even have this fucking app on? I had my Uber app. My Uber app was open. Anyways, I feel bad for how things are being handled, or mishandled, if you will. But here's my number one question. Where was the outcry when the Democrats were putting children, right? Where was this outcry when children were being put in cages and deported? Same thing was happening. But see, there's no video, there was no coverage of such things because the media always likes to sensationalize this political bullshit. I always tell people, why are you worried about the government if the government is not worried about you? Just keep doing what you're doing. Are you here illegally and been under the radar? Keep doing what you're doing. Do you have a delinquent background? No, keep doing what you're doing. Those people who have something to hide, and don't get me wrong. Yes, you're going to tell me, what about the families who are showing up and they're doing their due diligence? I have no idea. I don't have their files. I don't know what their file contains. Am I defending the government? Am I defending one or the other? I have no idea, right? Because I don't work for the government, and I absolutely haven't opened any of those files. Yo, Andrea D'Amico in the house. So do I feel bad about how it's happening? I'm on early. There's something that we're missing. I just can't tell you what it is because your guess is as good as mine. Do I know what's happening? Absolutely not. All I know is that at one point the Democrats opened the borders and they let all these people in, and now they're they're being rounded up in the worst way possible. But I, listen, I don't know when these people came in, right? You don't know when these people came in. Does it feel awkward the way it's happening? It only feels awkward because you get to observe it. Back when Obama did it for 2 terms, right? The deporter in chief. We never got to see any of those videos. So nobody got to call Obama out for what was happening because there's no proof of it. Even though there's proof that he deported the most, but there was no video of any of those situations, right? But the media is so fucking upset that Trump won again. And the Trump haters are putting the cameras to use for what, though? I don't understand. They did the same thing back then, just that there is no proof or video to. I mean, there's proof that the people were being deported, but since the sensationalism of the media, just because it's the Trump hating team. Tom Homan is the same individual who was in charge of ICE is doing the same job today. So what? Am I missing something here? Obviously, we are missing something. You were not mad when Tom Homan did it when Obama was president, but all of a sudden you're having trouble accepting it when he's doing it on Trump's term. So that means you hate Trump, but you didn't hate Obama, even though he's doing the same fucking thing. I I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how, but yeah, but the kids and but did it. I You know how I put it last time. This is God's land. Everybody deserves to be here. Everybody deserves to be here legally. Yes, everybody's having a hard time swallowing that fucking reality pill, right? Legality. We all deserve a chance. Absolutely. I understand that. But if the law can prove that you have broken the law, then how are we going to defend that? You got caught. But of course, listen, I can tell you this much. I am not going to waste my time making videos on any platform to explain the same situation over and over and over and over. But for some reason, people like to put videos out there just to show their hatred towards what's happening. You can show the hatred all you want, but you're still not wrapping your finger around the truth of how it happened, why it's happening, and to who it's happening. Yo, Keith in the fucking house. Thank you, Keith. Politics is a dirty fucking game. I don't play politics. Do I like talking about politics? I like having healthy conversations about it, but I won't have those those debates that generate sparks just because you can't get your point across, right? Because that's what we have today. People who back to work, chat later. Andrea D'Amico in the on the grind. I didn't know you were working this late, right? So I tell people, hold on. I have something that I have something that I saw earlier, and I wrote it down here somewhere. So earlier I said earlier I was talking about how so for the most part I use ChatGPT sometimes just to get a point of view, not a point across, right? So I wrote on ChatGPT, I said people blaming Project 2025 for the current ICE raids instead of accepting that immigration is just doing their job. No need to apply a narrative of fear and to mention that martial law is about to be put in place. It's ludicrous. At least I think so. People, for some fucking reason, think that martial law is being put in place. Like who, what, where are these people getting this information from? There's nothing being implemented, right? There's no law. It's fucking. They put shit in their own brains, and they just get behind the camera and they just right fear mongering. That's what I fucking call it. So ChatGPT responds with this. ChatGPT says you're hitting on a really important point that reflects how quickly public discourse can shift into panic, especially online, right? And ChatGPT says yes, ICE has been conducting raids long before Project 2025 entered the mainstream conversation. It's true that immigration enforcement is a normal part of DHS operations, regardless of who is in office. These actions often ramp up or down depending on administration priorities, but they aren't new or out of the ordinary in legal sense. But you see what I mean? Imagine if a fucking computer can tell you exactly what how true events are working, but you take your ideas, make it into a story, right? You add your drama behind the microphone, and now you're scaring fucking people. So then it says, that said, the anxiety around Project 2025 stems from its stated long term policy goals, like expanding executive power, reforming federal agencies, and altering immigration approaches. Some critics believe these goals create an authoritarian trajectory, which leads to speculation, right? And worst case scenario narratives, like claims about martial law. Right? Nowhere on that fucking document does it imply or say martial law. But people read it, it's like reading the Bible. You can understand the meaning of certain things with what you understood, but that's not how what it was meant on the Bible. Same thing with this document. Then it says, but those are not substantiated by current events like ICE raids. Conflating the two only adds to misinformation and fear. So ChatGPT says, in short, ICE raids aren't new. Project 2025 is a separate political proposal. It's a policy blueprint, not current law or executive order. But people, for some fucking reason, think, yes, the sky is falling, this is fucking happening, and we're gonna fucking lose every. Dude, somebody fucking slap these people. These people need sense of they, they don't even need sense of reality. That is their reality. But the worst part is every time they post something or they generate some video or whatever the fuck they're posting, right? That's all they're doing, causing people to fear and hate whoever's in the presidency. People say people says we are living the implementation of Project 2025 line by line, and it's factually inaccurate. Like again, Project 2025 is a policy blueprint. That's all it is. It's not legislation. It's not adopted by the current administration. There's no legal authority behind it. It's not being implemented. Period. Everybody likes to gaslight, and some lady says some lady just told me your gaslighting level is like through the stratosphere. She says we are living the implementation of Project 2020 line by line as we speak. You're still using cold words like fear mongering. Only the evilest of the evils are pretending to be blind right now. And I'm like, this fucking lady has lost perception of reality in its whole entirety. So I said, ChatGPT, I said, what is this person even talking about? Their crazy narratives are astounding. And ChatGPT says, yeah, that kind of response is a textbook example of what happens when fear and ideology completely take over a conversation. Imagine, dude, imagine for ChatGPT to understand exactly this lady is fucking she needs she needs psychological fucking help. Gaslighting and cult words like fear mongering. This is a classic deflection tactic. They're accusing others of gaslighting while refusing to engage with facts. If someone calls out baseless fear, they label it as cult language. That's an effort to shut down discussion rather than contribute to it, right? And then it says only the evilest of the evils are pretending to be blind right now. That's hyperbole like this is how dialogue dies. Instead of asking questions or engaging with different differing opinions, it demonizes anyone who disagrees. That's not debate. That is just conspiracy laced rhetoric. And then ChatGPT says your reaction, what is this person even talking about, is fair. They're talking unrelated things, routine ice raids, and stuffing them into a pre-baked narrative without evidence. It's not a discussion based on policy, facts, or law. It's fear driven tribalism dressed up as moral urgency. I'm telling you, they will probably let you stay there because you're bringing in the dollars. They will probably let you stay there. Hey, gringo, buy me a beer. I won't tell on you. You buy me tacos, I feed you, I take care of you. Right? It would be the total opposite. They would fucking want you to stay there because you're bringing them. I now, Keith, I am going to tell you what has been on my mind for the past 24, maybe 36 hours, maybe 48 hours, maybe 72 hours. I've been reading people's messages saying now that they are deporting everybody, they say, right? Now that they are deporting all the hardworking people, who is going to take care of your fucking work? And I say this, okay, fair. So now that they deported all the hardworking people without saying where they're from, right? If those hardworking people are no longer here, that only means that their countries now have hardworking people back in their country. So that means these countries are going to become the next best fucking thing because now they have the best working people. They don't have to live anymore. They can fucking get to work. So United States, hey, watch your back, United States. These people went back to their countries. These are the hardest working people. Now they're back in their own countries. Now they're about to make their countries the next best country. These are the hardest working people. They're back in their country. Now they can excel in their country. Is this a win-win situation? I am being sarcastic, but at the same time, I am throwing it out there the same way people say you're throwing out the fucking hardest working people. But if that is true, then that means those countries who are getting those hardworking people are about to give us a run for our money. So that means you should thank Donald Trump for making their countries better now. I don't. I am I. Can we drink to that? That sounds like a celebratory win. Their country just got their hardworking people back in their country. Jesus Christ. We're gonna fucking thrive now. Everybody's about to thrive. Keith, Jesus, brother, let's fucking sit down, right? A pit fire, drink beer, marshmallows, hold hands, and sing "Kumbaya," baby. Everybody should be fucking happy at this point. Cheers! I'll drink to that. I brother, I hate to miss a fucking beat. I would hate to miss a fucking beat. But in this case, I don't think I miss a beat. Everybody who is pointing the gun at the government saying, you are sending all the hardworking people out. So I say, dude, okay. So they're going back home. The U.S. better watch out because these fucking people are gonna thrive in their countries now. They don't need to come back. They won't have to come back. Holy fuck, brother! They're gonna start sending money to their families who were left behind in the United States. So it's gonna be the opposite. They're gonna be hardworking people over there sending money to the United States. Hey, sorry, I left you behind. I know I wasn't covering the rent for the past 2 months because I got deported, but now I'm working harder over there or over here wherever they're at. Uh, Bro, Jesus, right? I what the no, and this is not an SNL skit by all fucking means. Fuck SNL. This is no SNL skit, bitch, and I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna fucking edit that shit out. Keith, Keith says common sense. It's not common sense. It's drinking sense. Every time I fucking drink, I come up with the best fucking idea. But I've been jogging, Keith, 25 days in a row, 4 miles a day. I, I'm tired, brother. I didn't want to go jogging yesterday. I absolutely did not want to go jogging today. I am laying on the carpet, stretching my back, lifting my legs, stretching the muscles, trying to stretch muscles that I haven't fucking used because of last Tuesday I played soccer, right? And a couple of days ago, I'm trying to sprint, go behind the car like I'm a fucking one of those dogs that chases the fucking rotating wheels. And I felt something stretch in my groin area, and I'm thinking, fuck, there, I won't be able to fucking play soccer yesterday. I didn't go play. I didn't go play with the friends yesterday. I stretched for like about an hour and a half, just that groin muscle. I stretched, I stretched, I stretched, I stretched. It kind of drizzled and hailed like around 3:30 or 4. I'm like, fuck, I can't miss a day of running. This shit is important to me. So it stopped. I texted the buddies. I'm like, hey guys, it rained. Grass is wet. Are we fucking playing? And I'm thinking, you know what? Fuck it. Nobody's answering. I'm out. So I went out jogging. I did my 4 miles. And that muscle, right in the middle of the fucking, that where the sweat between your balls and the leg, that muscle right there. Did you know you had a muscle in there? I fucking didn't. Holy fuck. I was hurting yesterday. Lift When you lay on your back, flat on your back, and if you lift one of whatever leg, your right or your left, try to lift it out like your these are your two legs on the floor. Try to lift one to the side, up and to the side, up and to the side. That muscle, the abductor, you don't feel it, but when you're running, that muscle works wonders. I stretched that muscle the other day, and for the past 2 days I've been stretching, stretching, stretching. Even today I stretched. I've been lifting my leg slowly, but at the same time a little bit aggressive, so I can lift, stretch. So yesterday I went running, and I'm like, I'm not gonna run as fast as I like to do my sprints, but yesterday I was like, I guess it helps to stretch the muscles. And I did the same thing today. I went out jogging, but brother, the the mental fatigue does not beat the body that is not fatigued. It's mentally. You're like, dude, I'm exhausted. Like I just came out from work. But then again, your brain just wants to fucking fuck with you. Physically, you're like, bitch, you can masturbate 3 times, but you can't go fucking jogging. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let me prove you wrong. So I get out there, and I'm thinking to myself, brother, we put ourselves in situations where it's us. We define ourselves. We are only as miserable as we make ourselves. We are only as fucking shitty as we make ourselves. No, I can't do it. I'm tired. We talk about it. We never do anything about it. But I'm running down the street. I'm thinking, I'm I'm fucking exhausted. I'm tired. Yeah, but I'm telling myself, but you're still doing this. Come on, let's go, bitch. And I'm happy with myself because I'm like, dude, if I didn't treat myself like that, like I don't listen to the voices in my head. I don't. I talk back to them. I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's weird, right? I mean, I know you talk to yourself. I know we talk, brother. All the intelligent people talk to themselves because you have to have a second opinion. There's no fucking way that you just say I can't fucking do that. There's no way that nobody inside your head says, bitch, there's definitely something wrong with you. You're like, what do you mean? Right? You can have the 2 minute conversation with yourself. You're like, yeah, fuck it. We both give up. Let's watch TV. Right? No, me, I'm the complete opposite. One needs to go out there and jog. The other one says, you can do it tomorrow. Fuck you, dude. We want to drink later. It's both of us, right? Right now, it's all three of us. We're together. One of us is wearing the chain. I'm wearing the glasses, and the other guy's wearing the cap. We're all we match. We're all enjoying our fucking beer. You're like, yeah, high five, bitches. We're fucking winning. Brother, you have to treat yourself as a team, because we are a team. You are a team, right? There's things that you do sometimes, and it takes three people to do it for you. You're like, fuck, I don't want to get up, and then all of a sudden you're like, come on, somebody help me. And you're like, fuck it, get up, bro. It's like you gotta push yourself. Who's fucking helping me? It's you. You see what I mean? You get the point. The minute we daydream about something, it's us trying to think about other ideas or other shit. So we put ourselves in a trance in a right. But I mean, I don't know if I think it's easier. It's easier for me to play it in my head than to say it. I probably sound like a fucking crazy person when I say it, but I think we should all be fucking crazy in a sense because I don't come here to tell you I'm the smartest fucking guy in the room. No, by all means, we should have fun with who we are and be happy with it. That's a badass song, brother. Doesn't that fucker sound like Obama? That fucker, that fucker sounds like Obama. This song, whoever did this version, smoke out. Oscar, I hear a lot of people bitching about Cali. Keith, the reason I don't bitch about Cali is because people already bitch about me. When I tell people, when they cry about gas prices, when they cry about rent, when they cry about X, Y, and Z, I have to remind them who they voted for. You voted for this. So why the fuck are you complaining? You keep voting blue. You keep you keep shooting yourself in the fucking foot. Governor Newsom has a $2 billion fucking deficit. Instead of him doing something for the Californians and saying, hey, you know what? You guys may have fucked up the last vote because instead of repealing the gas tax, you actually voted it in. We have the highest gas tax in the fucking nation. So when Trump said that gas is down to 99 cents, everybody says, yeah, 99 cents. This motherfucker is stupid. Bitch, when you talk about crude oil, 99 cents a gallon, and there's 42 gallons in a, no, it's 40, I think it's 32 or 30, 42 gallons in a barrel. Because we buy barrels, right? We don't buy gallons. So if you break it down to what the last price was bought for or sold for, it pretty much comes down to that 99 cents a gallon, right? The barrel actually went down. But if you break down the prices with the, you know what, I had it written down somewhere and I won't go back and think about it and tell you all the good stuff. But of course, transportation, fabrication, commercialization, whatever, taxes, state taxes, federal taxes, all that bullshit that comes along, plus the tax that we didn't fucking repeal, right? We could have gas as low as 2.49, but of course you add the 79 cents that the government adds to it, the federal government, the state government that adds to it, and all that bullshit. We're paying 3.49 only because these fucking stupid people in California think with their fucking feet, not with their fucking head. So what I tell them, I said, bro, we're only paying this price because you guys fucking voted for this shit. What do you mean? Let me break it down, bitch. Gas, crooked voting, regulations is what I hear. I'm, I am telling you, brother. I am telling you, people keep fucking voting for the wrong fucking people. Finally, Schwarzenegger has figured it the fuck out, right? Schwarzenegger said the other day, he says, hey, people, stop fucking whining about it. He was governor at one point, and he didn't do good. But I mean, at this point, I think he did better than fucking Governor Newsom. He fucking he didn't bring it down. He didn't bring down the fucking house like that. Governor Newsom has done news come like Trump says. There are some levels of corruption that have not been discovered yet. I wish Doge would handle California the way it handled the federal. I'm pretty sure he would have to have the courts give him authority on the state, right? He only handled the federal, right? Government. State audits cannot be handled by an individual such as Doge because that only handles the federal. I forget the word. the federal. It's not the federal currencies, but the federal transactions. When it comes to state transactions, sub a court would have to mandate an audit on the state for that particular reason, right? If that happened anytime soon, which I think it should happen immediately, why did we magically lose $2 fucking billion? Oh yeah, no, they were spent. Yeah, but where? Show me the fucking books. Imagine me telling my boss, "Hey, bro, boss, the credit card that you gave me, I spent the whole fucking credit limit, but I don't know how it happened." Well, you're the one in possession with the card, so now you don't know what happened. But see, here's the thing. Imagine you having, imagine you having the pin to the transactions, right? And you lock your boss out, saying, "Yeah, I can't give you the access to that because I lost the fucking pin." So that means you're hiding something. That's what it fucking looks like to me with this Governor Newsom. It's like, bro, you're this guy's hiding something big. When are we gonna fucking find out about this shit? Our new governor came in. Our new mayor came in. She was supposed to fucking fix the homeless problem. Now it's just homeless. For her, it's not a fucking problem. The problem was fixed, so she just erased the word problem. She erased the word problem from her fucking board. Now it says homelessness fixed. How beautiful! How beautiful! We have homeless, but we erased the word problem. There's no more problem, but we have homeless. Bitch, somebody fucking slap these fucking people. Like they they manipulate the fucking people, and people fucking believe them. Like, oh, she's black. She's black. She's telling us the fucking truth. Bitch, what do you what do you mean she's fucking black? That didn't fucking that doesn't mean just because you're black you can get away with not doing the fucking job. That's why we are so fucked up in California, brother. They tend to celebrate the wrong fucking ideologies, right? Look at West Hollywood parades for the gays, parades. I you can you can fuck the same guy every day. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you're a man, you can fuck man. I don't care. But we need to celebrate that shit. I mean, I love girl on girls porn. Don't get me wrong. Can I participate though? Guy on guy shit, all that bullshit, brother. Do that shit on your own time. Do we need to fucking televise that bullshit? I don't fucking think so. Why don't we bring back the kind of shows that Mr. Rogers would talk about, right? If you're a boy, you marry a girl. If you're a girl, you marry a boy. Daniel, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? We need to bring back reality and not be accepting of bullshit ideas, right? If you're a girl, you know what? I saw a video yesterday. This is and it didn't make me mad. It was a girl with short hair, dressed like a man, and she says, "I was taken back because I was misgendered by a little girl." And the video says, "This little girl asked me if I was a boy," and the girl says, and she says, and when the mom looked at me thinking, oh my God, no, please don't fuck it up. And I said, hi, what's your name? She says, hi, my name is Megan. And the girl says, oh, my name is Mary, or whatever the fuck her name was. She says, no, I'm a girl. I just like to use boys' clothing, but I'm still a girl. And the girl says, what? I like to use boys. I like to use my brother's clothes too, but I'm a girl. And the girl says, yeah, dressing like a boy doesn't make you a boy. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. She says, be happy. You grow up with your brother. Your brother's a boy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't wear your dresses. She says, no, he's a boy. So imagine the little girl gets it. The little girl can wear anything she wants, but she won't accept, or she will never accept her brother wearing a fucking dress. Right? And the girl says, wait a minute, she understands me more than I understand myself. That is fucking ridiculous. And I like that video. What's going on with Elon and Trump? You know what? When it comes to politics, Elon doesn't do politics as well as he does the liking of people, right? Because he can stand next to Trump and say, "Hey, I like you. I like the way you say things. I like the way you do things." Because I think I'm the same way, right? But when it comes to seeing shit on paper, when it's about to be signed and passed as a bill, legislation, regulations, and shit, when he reads about it, he's like, "Wait a minute, this is complete fucking and utter bullshit." Because he understands those patterns, he understands those parameters, he understands those consequences, he understands the, right, the make it or break it. President Trump, this he's not making money or losing money, but he's making other people either make money or lose money. And Elon says, "Wait a minute, this is gonna fuck me up the ass. Like, what the? I thought we were friends here." But see, got business is business, friendship is friendship. You're eating at the restaurant, but you still gotta pay, bitch. So Elon said what he said, and Trump will do what he does. So who's mad at who? I am pretty sure Elon is not mad at Trump, and I'm pretty sure Trump is not mad at Elon. But Elon can say, "Bro, you're charging people way too much for this fucking meal, but I'm still paying for it." And Trump says, "Hey, if you can't fucking right, if you can't handle the fucking heat, stay out of the fucking kitchen." But it works both ways. Government is government. Friendship is friendship. That bill is government. If Elon doesn't like it, he can say whatever the fuck he wants. But Trump will accept it because friendship is friendship and business is business. This is government. The same way he said, "Hey, bro, thank you for helping us with Doge, and Doge will continue, but I need to get back to my daily shit." Right? He was hired for like 140 days, and now he stepped down. The media took it upon themselves to say, "Oh, look at fucking Elon. He's fucking quitting." He's not quitting, bitches. He is stepping down from a fucking position that was given and was allowed to, you know, was allowed for him to be there for a certain period of fucking time. Read about it, know about it, and then talk about it. But people are, I think there are better things to come about or to go about the big beautiful bill. SNAP is a SNAP. The benefits people get, kids benefits, cards, monies, gratuities, gratifications, whatever you want to call it. Now, you are a mother, a father, a family. You either make this much, you don't make this much, you have 5 kids. You can get those benefits just like unemployment benefits. You would have to show proof that you were looking for a job in order to continue getting those benefits. Snap didn't have that type of pattern implemented. So when the media comes and says they are taking away the benefits, no, bitch, that is not how it's gonna fucking happen. They are wanting to have people be proactive. If you want to keep those benefits, you at least have to show me proof that you're actually going out there trying to find a job. Maybe you did find a job for 3 days, right? You're a temporary labor. You're doing something. Show me proof that you're actually doing something to make your life better, not just fucking sitting at home and getting the fucking government benefits. That's where the media fucking lies to you. Everybody else reading the fucking right the headlines. Trump, big beautiful bill is not as beautiful to other people who are not making as much money. You're not making enough money because the government before this one was allowing you to stay home and not even give proof to the world that you actually want to fucking find a job. This fucking big beautiful bill says, bro, knock knock. If you want to continue getting your benefits, show me that you're actually doing something for it. Same thing with fucking Elon and his email says, can you tell me the 5 things you did in the past 5 days? I would have said I went to work on Monday, went to work on Tuesday, went to work on Wednesday, went to work on Friday. I did 5 things in the week. People are talking about how fuck you, how dare you ask me to fucking prove what I'm doing, bitch. It was to fucking show proof that you were alive. There are people getting paid that don't even fucking exist. Somebody else is cashing those fucking monies. That's all that he was fucking trying to fucking find out. Where is the truth behind who's being hired? Hey, I'll show you proof. Clocked in on Monday, clocked in on Tuesday, clocked in on Thursday, Wednesday, and Friday. I worked all 5 days. Do you need more proof? Right, be sarcastic about it. No, fuck that guy. I don't need to show him shit. Well, you already did. You showed him shit because you made a point that you're alive. Right? And that's all he said. I want to know that people are alive working these jobs and getting paid. Somebody had somebody else's name, right? That probably died 5 years ago, but using their social security and they're getting the benefits. Brother, there are so many fucking scams out there. But see, Elon is not going to say, I wanted to catch the people who were scamming the government. He is not going to fucking say that. But of course, the anti-Trumpers and the anti-fucking Elon Muskers will always come up with a fucking idea of, fuck these people. I can't fucking show you shit because I hate you motherfuckers. And you're like, so you were hiding something. But mind you, Trump was not a politician. I mean now he's one of the best politicians because and he's a fucking thug politician. Like you do it my way or take the fucking highway. Why does Trump want to put us in more debt? Where what? More debt where though? No, actually we just brother, Didn't you read what Doge just did? They just put it into Congress to see if we can actually not pay the whatever 3 trillion that were being wasted. So what do you know that I don't know? Why does Trump want to put us in more debt? Like where? In how is it raising the debt? I don't understand. I don't. Now let me ask you this: Are you have you read any part of the beautiful bill, or are you just going off what people are just saying? And you want me to give you an explanation of what the beautiful big bill is? Maybe that's what it is. I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying maybe you're going off of what people are saying. Oh, okay, that's what. No, people only read the superficial bullshit. He's cutting certain things only to a certain point that he wants proof of what people are getting. So we're not going to go in debt. No, it's the other way around. We are going to save money, right? The same way I told you with the SNAP programs that people think they're going to lose their benefits and the government is going to save money. The government is only going to save money when people don't show proof. Therefore, it's not going to pay out what it used to be paying out. If you show proof, we're not going to go in debt. We're not going to lose more money than we already did before. No, that's why it's called a big beautiful bill, because now everything around that was spent now is like a corral. Before it goes out, show me proof that you need it. It was going out. It was going out. It was going out like a like a like a water leak. Nobody was handling the water leak. Now those little leaks have little tapes, right? You need the water. Show me that you need the water. So no, 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 no. We're not going into more debt. No, by all means, it's the opposite direction. It is the opposite direction, brother. You can even ask ChatGPT. You can even ask any of these, and it's these bills are up. You think these fucking people don't inject this information into ChatGPT before it even happens? So I'm gonna tell you, some of these, artificial intelligence machines don't do current updates, right? They only work off of the base of what you want to ask, but don't ask about current events because they do not know current events. That is not their forte, if you will. Because I know for a fucking fact that I updated ChatGPT when it came to Trump doing something. I forget what it was. And ChatGPT says, "Well, Trump 2016," and I said, "No, Trump became president in 2024, and he just did this. He did this." And ChatGPT took like 30 seconds. Says, "Well, I apologize. Thank you for updating me on the information. I just noticed that you are correct. He won the election. I just didn't know the whatever the you know how anyways presidential transition had happened." No, but what I'm saying is I don't use I don't use artificial intelligence for its intelligence. I use artificial intelligence for the configuration of certain material that I need done in the most efficient and immediate way, right? Like me last Friday sending a message to our legal counsel because we need to get paid on this fucking job from 2023. and this fucking HOA lady says, she sends me fucking 27 pages of legalities. So you say a lot. She sent me a message, and I read briefly, and I said, ChatGPT, can you take a look at this? This lady sends 27 pages of superfluous bullshit, but it never makes sense. She says a lot, but defines nothing. And ChatGPT just says, "Well, I guess you're faster than me because I would have said the same thing, but I'm pretty sure it took you longer to read this than it did me." It says you hit it right on the fucking nail. This is where she lacks information on this. So he gave me all the fucking bullet points. Those bullet points, I took those bullet points and I injected that into my email to my legal counsel, right, to the legal counsel that we retained, and I said, well, he had already sent me the message saying, "Thank you for sending me the information." So on Monday, once he confirmed that he was going to be taking our case, I said, "By any chance, she already CC'd everybody on their fucking mama, which is more than 10 people. I think you should put a hold immediately on her case that she could be held for libel and slander, right? Because she tells everybody that we provided false documentation, which is completely made up. By the way, these are my bullet points on her case." And this guy replied with, "Well, I showed you yesterday. As a mechanic, every machine fails at some point." Yeah, but this isn't just a machine. You have to understand that part. ChatGPT isn't just a machine. This is a machine that can auto adjust itself, auto correct itself, auto self. This is an autodidact machine. It can teach itself to teach itself to teach itself to teach itself, and I can write 3.144 and it never ends. It's pi. So ChatGPT will be a forever learning machine only because, one, the internet exists. Two, the machine knows it exists. But see, the machine does not work off of itself. The machine works off of you stroking messages, input, questions, information, data, you name it. Now, then it pulls, but it's not pulling information just because it wants to. That is not the way AI works. I disagree, probably the first time. No, 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 no. But listen, by all means, I am telling you right now, the machine does not have its own brain and say, what is the current. You know how you know how when you ask you know how when you ask your phone, right? When you depending on the phone you have, you can say Siri, you can say Alexa, you can say whatever. And if you ask the phone certain questions, they will give you an answer. Your phone will never fucking talk back to you and say, "Hey, Oscar." I mean, it'll give you prompts on, this is your route this morning. It looks like there's going to be no traffic because it already identifies your trips in certain times. Like you're going to work at 7 a.m. It takes you an hour to get there. It already identifies certain things. Now your phone will never fucking call you or wake up and say, "I heard you disagreeing with your wife earlier. How can I help you?" It doesn't fucking do that. Now, if you type, "Hey, listen, I had a problem. My wife disagreed with me. She says bacon should not be cooked before the eggs. I think eggs should always be cooked after the fucking bacon because the grease, whatever the fucking idea you may have, you know what I mean? And it'll either agree or disaccord, right? Or disagree, but only because you generated or you activated AI, not because AI is active. You activate AI. AI, you can ChatGPT right now is not listening to me. ChatGPT in my fucking book works with my input. I have to ask it something. I have to either formulate a question in order for it to give me an answer. And I'm pretty sure that's the way the machine just in the background lays asleep. It just it just waits for it waits to be activated. But that's what I'm saying. At the same time, everybody is activating this machine, and it's a snowball effect. At one point, it's going to have so much fucking information that it won't need to go to sleep, but it won't take that information and say, "How can I become the better fighter?" Yeah, yes, and look, but here's the thing: if you think about it, Keith, if you take that idea, right? If AI was the shit, we would all be robots. We are still robots because sometimes we do shit like we are fucking programmed. But even robots break down. AI will never fucking break down. AI is fixing itself over and over and over and over because AI is not a robot, right? That's why artificial intelligence is artificial intelligence. Robots are gonna need other robots to fix themselves because rust, wear and tear, gas chambers, this chamber, that chamber. If we were robots, we would be replacing ourselves every fucking 2 3 years because we would just right wear decay. But I'm glad we're human. Imagine our intelligence sometimes is above AI. Just that sometimes people don't like to read a book, open certain shit, right, and not read about anything. There's people videotaping people out in the open right now and asking people who is the current president, like George Bush, and you would think this is a fucking parody, and this is real fucking life. There's somebody out there that dropped out of fucking third grade and is still living, roaming the fucking cities of New York or whatever, wherever. They're 45 years old, 50 years old, who the fuck knows? But they're still making it without intelligence. So imagine artificial intelligence is not taking over, but because humanity is still humanity. So if that person who is as fucking stupid as a rock is still making it at this point and doesn't even know about artificial intelligence, doesn't even know who the fucking president is, that fucking person is still winning. Because if that person is still alive and that person looked like he was being fed, right? Well fed, well nourished. This guy's not this whatever. It was a guy and a girl, whatever. This individual did not look like it lacked any type of nourishment. Like, motherfucker, you're doing well for yourself without having a fucking brain. Imagine that. Imagine that fucking reality. Artificial intelligence, it only wakes up people's senses in that sense that people feel uncomfortable with it when other people have no fucking idea that it actually exists. Peace and war. There's somebody in today's world that does not know what peace is or war is, because you know why? Because they have never bothered to think what war is, to know how much peace they're in. Or they've never, or maybe they live in a fucking situation where there's always war and they will never have peace as a backdrop. Like, I wonder what fucking peace is. No, it's always been a fucking quarrel, right? It could be your fucking father and your mother that were always fucking screaming at each other, not bombs falling on you. So what is peace and what is war? Right? It's not people dropping bombs on you. It could be your own growing up, mom and dad. Your dad drinking, your mom fucking committing adultery, whatever the fuck it is. So everything is about perspective. Everybody lives a fucking different reality, right? Your happiness can be somebody else's sadness, but I'm telling you right now, artificial intelligence is only what it needs to be, not what you want it to be. Again, there's people out there who don't even fucking know what artificial intelligence is. For me, humanity is priority. You eat, I eat. If you don't eat, you'll die. But do you need to read a fucking book? You can be as dumb as a fucking rock, but you know that you have to eat in order to live. It's innate. We there's a chip in us that tells us if you don't drink water, you're gonna die of thirst. If you don't eat, you're gonna die. But that's but you see what I mean? There's no fucking computer that reminds you to tell you, hey, asshole, I see you're losing weight. Are you losing weight because you want to look better, or are you losing weight because you're not eating, bitch? Right? There's nobody fucking berating you. Right? Imagine if artificial intelligence was actually right, also sarcastic. But that's what we have fucking comedians for. That's what we have comedians. That's what we have fucking comedians to remind you of how fucking beautiful life is. Or or you can call me. You can call me. I'm running out of beer, dude. What the fuck is happening? The next beer has to be done. The next beer has to be done. That is a beautiful song, isn't it? Is that what it says? Dream one. Oh, sadness. Yeah, sadness. Is it dream one or part one? What does it say? Oh, that's what it is. Look what Papi got over here. I fucking love this beer, bro. 805. Every time I hear the, every time I hear the, I hear the, 805, baby. Let's get fucked. Let's get messed up. How are you? Welcome to the fucking green room. Captain Nemo, what the fuck, brother? What is 805 really? 805 is this fucking delicious beer, bro. Where the fuck have you been? 805 is this fucking beer. Look, Firestone Walker beer, brother. 805 Chef's Kiss. Captain Nemo, you have to try this beer. It is, look at this. Lager, beautiful, crisp, delicious. Everything about a beer. Oh my God. Listen, if Heineken did not exist, I would totally be an 805 guy. 805. That is, I don't know if you ever had Newcastle. Newcastle on a good day, like really chilled. That's what gives me like, yes, I'm getting my money's worth. Refreshing, full body, full flavor, temperature, everything about 805. Brother, you have to find it. Please find it. They sell it in tall cans. Oscar Sec, never heard of it. Maybe only distributed out west. Captain Nemo, your guess is as good as mine because I know you live in Michigan. Maybe it is, but last I heard, it was it was it was out to the west coast. Jungling does not make it over here. You know, Jungling is one of the best beers in the Midwest. It doesn't make it here, and I've been trying to try Jungling. You know that Hershey's beer. I've been to Michigan one time only, and I was oh, Wisconsin. I'm sorry, Wisconsin. Yes, Captain Nemo. I apologize. Wisconsin. Yes, I apologize. Yeah, Wisconsin, Michigan. You're right next door to each other. You're right. Fucking cheeseheads. Youngling is from Pennsylvania. I didn't know Youngling is from Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I knew that. That's why they make Hershey's Youngling. Hershey's Young. Imagine this. It only reminds me of Heineken Dark. When you do, I don't know how old you are, but if anybody and any of you listening and watching, if any of you had the opportunity and the chance to try Heineken Dark, that was the best fucking beer. I've never tried Youngling. No, I've seen videos of it. I've seen all kinds of reviews, and I'm like, they don't sell that shit here. Captain Nemo says, I like Youngling. Never tried it, dude. I've seen all the fucking commercials, the videos on TikTok, and all that bullshit. And I'm like, I need to fucking try this shit. Hershey's Youngling? Hershey's Youngling? I'm like, it would have to remind me of Heineken Dark. Heineken Dark, when you had the Heineken Dark, brother, you would totally go, this is. When I went to Victorio's, and I had Heineken Dark, I would I would deplete their fucking inventory. Yeah, I fucked up not trying it in Maryland, bro. I fucked up not having tried in Maryland. Now look, I'm gonna show you a picture of where I was at. Look, this picture is me. It's slightly amber. Would you ever move to Michigan? Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look at that picture. This is this was my opener. This is my bucket, and I would ask them to put my fucking my six pack inside right my own bucket. This is Heineken Dark. I would finish their fucking inventory of Heineken Dark every single fucking time at Victoria's. Oh, it's the same color. It's the same color, brown. It's the same color. It would be brown. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. It would be the same color. Let me see if I can find the fucking glass. Did I drink it in a glass? I think I started drinking it. No, I never drank it in a glass before. Fuck. It would be just as dark. Um, I have no idea why they stopped making that beer. I guess it wasn't as ferocious. They weren't making as much money as they should have. The monks still make their money selling that that Chimay. Chimay. That is a great fucking beer. When that beer made it on Fast and the Furious, where the guy says, "Hey, I got some beer for you." You know, remember the Fast and the Furious? They would only fucking drink Corona. That one episode where they say, "Have you ever had that beer made by monks?" And the guy says, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And he brings out Chimay. I'm like, no fucking way. They plugged Chimay in that movie. That was fucking awesome, dude. The blue label, the Chimay blue. You got to try that one. That is a good fucking beer. That will remind you of Heineken, the Heineken Dark. Why did they get rid of it? I have no idea. I guess it wasn't making as much money. Dodgers, New York Mets and Dodgers. Where the fuck is the score? 6-0. What the fuck? Top of the ninth. Jesus Christ. Sorry I asked. Dos X I prefer Modelo Negra. I have always preferred Modelo Negra over any Dos X. If you want to make a michelada, Krombacher is a really good dark. Krombacher. No, between Dos X and this one, I prefer this one. Krombacher. I gotta fucking look for that one. That doesn't even fucking ring a bell. Daniel, Daniel. Of course, you, you already know my fucking answer. If you have to add something to your fucking beer to make it taste better, you're drinking the wrong fucking beer. Now, mind you, when you say Corona with lime, I am telling you, this one, the Sun Brew, brother, this one is pretty fucking good. He said the lime comes with it. I remember I fucking every time I ordered a fucking Heineken, a Corona. Hey, jefe, me da una Corona por favor, pero sin limón. And I was like, sin limón, cerote. Oh, que ya viene con limón. What do you mean ya viene con limón? So you fucking popped it open y ya se metió la puta. Get the fuck out of here. I remember that shit, dude. When I was on my way to Brazil, '97, I stopped by. I, you know what? My aunt lived right next door. Right, she was living on the next door building. I still visit the same fucking 7-Eleven from 28 years. And my neighbor, the guy who worked there, is my neighbor. So we live in the same fucking compound. I'm telling you, Daniel, Brazil has so many fucking great beers made in house. So many beers. But of course, you have Heineken, you have. Why the fuck would you want to drink Budweiser if you have Brahma, if you have Antarctica, if you have Skincariol, there's so many beers that I remember trying in Brazil. I used to drink this one called Bavaria. Bavaria had the body of a fuck. It was weak, but it had the body of a maybe a Coors Light, but it had the flavor of an MGD. Like it had the like it had the flavor, but like a weak body. Like But for the guys, we're like, dude, we can't drink all this. I didn't buy it for you assholes. I bought it for all of us. Like this is not like we're gonna. You can drink as much as you want. I'm drinking as much as I need, and I bought 3 cases. Budweiser is shit beer, brother. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. I can't. Maybe I was drinking shit beer down in Brazil, but I liked the quality of that beer down in Brazil. Bavaria. If I can, if I can find Brahma, because it was like a real over Bavaria was like 175. Brahma was like 275. I'm like, bitch, give me the fucking cheaper one. We're getting fucked up. Maybe they do like the fucking. If rice makes a big difference, I would rather drink Asahi or where's my other fucking Asian beer? Asahi or Kirin Ichiban has that fucking taste. The rice flavor. Kirin Ichiban is pretty fucking good. Captain Nemo. Yo, Keith in the fucking house. Captain Nemo says was gifted a membership by TD480. That's one of the best ones here, brother. That is Keith. Keith, meet Captain Nemo. Captain Nemo, meet Keith. Captain Nemo says just looked up 805 website is not available in Wisconsin, but it's all over the Chicago area. I guess that's a fucking hop, a skip, and a jump for you. 805. 805 is a pretty darn good beer. I would say, especially on a hot. Listen, you can be in your fucking right in your domain, freezing outside. You have your fireplace going, and you need something refreshing. 805 is your go-to beer. 805 is so fucking good. And I'm telling you, if you had Newcastle, I mean, it's not the same. Nothing is ever the fucking same. But this will remind you, like, yeah, at the right temperature, you're like, darn good. Look up, send me that to Twitter. Daniel, for me, the best affordable ones are these. I will always tell you, J Labs are the best. I have I have yet to be called out on J Labs. The first time I bought my J Labs, I bought it on the wrong website for like 59 $69, I think it was. They were the wraparounds, wet proof, sweat proof, and whatever, right? I think I wore them. I think I wore them for like, I don't know, a month, maybe a month and a half, because I sweat profusely. Like I sweat, brother. And if you take any of them out, they have little prongs that when you put them back, those prongs touch. Right, this is like a battery pack, so they touch back. They touch and they start charging immediately. So those prongs became oxidized because of my sweat, so they wouldn't charge. And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought this was fucking sweat proof and waterproof. So I sent them back with a fucking note saying, hey, if you're gonna put thank you, Danny, I got your link. If you're gonna post something saying that they are sweat proof and waterproof, I think sweat proof is where you need to focus on because the salinity in sweat is not the same thing as waterproof. Water is water, but the salinity causes a reaction when batteries come together. So you have to take that in consideration and put a little note. Why before you do this? Why blah blah blah? You know. So I'm like, you have none of that on your fucking feedback paper, on your feedback notes. Make sure you do this. But of course, it is not me trying to prove them wrong. It was me trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, saying, dude, you have a good fucking product. Make it better. So they sent me, not only did they send me a product that I can choose, say, look, here's your voucher for whatever the fuck. And now you also have a voucher for this much and have fun. So not only did I buy one product, I ended up with three of their products that I still use. This one I keep here in the green room when I don't want to watch something that is loud on speakers. I put this on and it automatically connects to my computer, to my laptop. I have two in my living room. There's a green one that I use. See, when I'm jogging, I don't use both earplug or ear or headphones. I only use one. I use the left one. If you see the ones I sent you, they don't go in the ear all the way. Man, how the fuck do I get to the messages? Jesus Christ. Hold on. What the fuck did I do? Daniel. Daniel, send me a link. If you know what, for some reason, Daniel, I'm gonna be honest with you. The type of hold on. The type of let me show it to you. And I'll be honest with you. This type this type of thing, it doesn't do well in my fucking ear. For some fucking reason, I don't know why it doesn't do well in my ear. See this part? My ear canal is not made for that shit. I mean, they're cheap, right? I mean, they're not cheap. They have a good price on it. My ear canal does not do good with shit hanging from the side. It does not. I've tried that shit and it doesn't. It doesn't. I've tried it, brother. It doesn't. It says notifications. Okay, man. Anything hanging from the side, I can't. I can't even wear the Apple Pods or what are they called? Apple Pods? Apple Apple Pods. That shit. I have some fucking weird anatomy canal shit. I'm not the same like everybody else. This shit falls out all the fucking time. These, for some fucking reason, they work better than every because they have some suction. They have some suction to it. I don't know how it works. Did I grab the right one? I don't think I did. I grabbed the right one. Never mind. I grabbed the right one. Hold on. This is the left one. You see? See, it fits snug inside the ear canal, and it has the right. I don't know. I like these, and it look. The cable connects, charges, and it's probably the same price. Don't get me wrong, the same fucking price. I have three of these. This one probably has like an hour of use, and I keep it here in the green room. The other two I use more. The teal, and the grays fit fucking snugly and perfectly. They gave me a refund of 100. I don't know. They gave me a refund of $100. I bought three of them for like $33 each. I'm like, dude, that's a fucking steal. And listen, the way I sweat, brother, I think I use one of them more than I use the others. Beautiful. My son always uses both. Of course, you know he's either driving in the car. I'm taking him home. He takes the bus, so he's always using both of them. When I'm jogging, I only use one. People who use headphones when they're jogging, you are doing yourself a disservice in so many fucking ways. if anybody skids and there's a car coming at you, you will never fucking hear that 4K hit. You'll feel it. You'll feel it in 4K. But what I'm saying is, I am always alert because I have one headphone here, but this one I can hear more on my right than I can do on my left. So my left has always been the I can hear you talking to me on the phone, but this is my spidey sense. So when I'm jogging, I got my fucking whatever fucking is playing on my left ear. But everybody who talks to me, the honking, the everything that's happening around me, don't go anywhere. I gotta take a leak. Oh my god, I like this song. Bring it, brother. Music requests any day, every day. Come on, bro. Soplitza. Evelina, I still got some left. It's my life. Bring it, Keith. Let's fucking party, baby. Let's fucking party. Woo. Why do I fucking think it's Friday? And it's not Friday. It's barely Wednesday. I like this loop. I like this loop. This loop I like. You ready? That is a good loop. I like that loop. Bring it. Woo, woo. We always have a fucking great time here, brother. We always have a great fucking time. There's never been a fucking dull moment in this fucking place. I have never been the fucking quiet one waiting for somebody to say something. Brother, I've done fucking 2 hour broadcasts with nobody fucking even reaching out. It's just me talking to myself. Who gives a fuck? Listen to my fucking music. Things that make you go, hmm, give it to me. Give it to me. Keith, tell me, what song is it, brother? You know what? Let me play a song that I know you haven't fucking heard. I don't know in how long, but this song just came to my fucking mind. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. I am too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan, New York, and Japan.
Yes, yes, that is a great fucking song.
Sexy for your body.
Too sexy for your body.
The way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model.
You know what I mean?
And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk. Yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk.
I got no more beer after this. What the fuck is gonna happen?
Sexy for my car.
Too sexy for my car, too sexy by far.
I'm too sexy for my hat.
Too sexy for my hat. What you think about that?
I'm a model. You know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk.
I make beer disappear, bitch. What's your superpower?
Yeah, I shake my little touch on the catwalk. Too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my hat. Too sexy for my hat. I'm a model.
You know what I mean?
And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy for my cat. For pussy cat. I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me. I'm too sexy for this song.
Woo, let's go, baby. Right on cue. Let's fucking go, baby. I need more alcohol. I can't just go to sleep with a fucking one last fucking beer. No fucking way. Cannot go. Cannot do this. Cannot happen. Cannot. This is the last of it. I can't. I mean, I can't lag anyways. I can't let this shit get warm either. Fuck is happening? A wrinkle in time, bitch. A wrinkle in time. Make it happen. Somebody fucking just go. My glass is sweating. It never sweats. I always drink my fucking beer cold. Let's go, baby. Come on. That's I have a bottle of liquor in the fridge. I am gonna have to take that shit out. And brother, I am gonna have the biggest fucking hangover tomorrow. I am willing to fucking live that reality. Woo, yeah, baby. I have 7 fucking viewers on Rumble. Can anybody fucking donate for the next beer? Come on, you can do it. Come on, I'm giving you the best fucking songs over here. Live. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, we're having the best fucking time. Somebody fucking do something. Make it rain, bitch. I got it. I'm gonna put some ice in the cup. Can we do the same fucking trick we did last time? Pick a card, any card. Pick a card, any card. Can we do that shit? Can we do that? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I left it. Let me see if I left any of those fucking dirty cards in here. I think I did. No, I didn't. Hold on. Oh, they're there. Okay. The dirty cards are here. These are the dirty cards, right? The jokers and the shit. Now these are all picture cards, right? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Now Now the shuffling happens, right? The shuffling happens how it needs to happen, but it needs to happen in such a magical way that you will never fucking know. No, I want to do magic online. Like, I mean, I guess you can't fucking tell me when to stop because is Keith a Mets fan? Oh no! He said let's fucking go because I played his fucking song. He asked for rhythm as a dancer, and we played rhythm as a dancer. No! He doesn't. No! Come on, bro. We're here to fucking party. We leave sports out of this bullshit. We're here to fucking party and get fucked up. Captain, where is Captain Nemo? Is Captain Nemo still here? Why don't we do this cartoon with Captain Nemo? I mean, I already done it. I done it with Daniel. I did it with Captain Nemo. Captain Nemo is on Rumble, but you can all see your messages on the screen, right here. You can see everybody's messages here. This is one of the best fucking. I gotta get more alcohol. Hold on, don't go anywhere. I gotta get more alcohol. Hold on. That is a fucking great song, bro. No limit. No. Dun, 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 dun. No, 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 there's no limit. Fuck. No. I gotta get more alcohol. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Brother, I don't know how much alcohol I'm drinking, but we're drinking all of it. This is a fucking Friday.
To the core, I feel the floor. When I'm on stage, yo, you ask for more. I'm on the ass, I know the last. I work real hard to collect my cash. Take your time. When I'm going, I roll the mind. Open your ears and you will hear it. I tell you this, cause there's no limit.
Hey, brother, I don't know how fucked up we're gonna get. We got we got a Mai Tai here, rum, made with rum. I I don't know, bro. I think this is a fucking bad idea. I will take some pieces of ice. Yes, I will. Um, okay. I will take a shot. Fuck it, let's do half and half. I mean, we're already here. And we'll do apple juice like we did last time. Like we did last time. Like we did last time. How fucked up are we gonna get? I have no idea. Wait, wait. That tastes like something, but it feels like nothing. Yeah, I mean, I gotta take a leak. No, I'm not gonna throw up. I promise. I gotta take a leak. That definitely fucking tastes like medicine, dude. Brother, I can tell you that the level of intoxication that is about to happen after I have this shit, it is going to be. I mean, not to the point where I'm gonna fucking fall off my chair, because I mean, you can hear my fucking voice. I'm not slurring. I'm not falling. But I know that this shit that I'm about to fucking drink is rum. And rum, when it fucking sneaks up on you, right? You end up on the fucking floor. I am loving the fucking moment. Like I know how to fucking do this. But when this shit fucking hits, you're come on. You see me do it. You seen it happen to me. Like when I am on a fucking roll, all of a sudden I stop on a fucking dime and I just lose my shit, bro. Come on, you seen it happen to me. But but this drink does not go with apple juice because the apple juice is nowhere to be fucking found. I mean, it doesn't make it taste better, but it doesn't taste bad.
shows real intellectual muscle.
Is it? Is it? If your system is whack, then you should hear. Easy, easy. Is it? Is it? If your system is whack, then you should
Tastes sweet,
easy.
but
Easy.
packs a fucking punch.
Is it?
Shows real intellectual muscle.
Easy, easy.
Imagine Yeah, next. Yeah, next. Short lived. Next. What the fuck is this? Rubber rubbing against rubber? Oh, 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 oh. A remix? No fucking way. Let's go. Keith, this is all you, brother. In the air. Oh. Now I can relate. Now I'm buzzed. I can relate the taste to the fucking. Hey. Rhythm is a dancer. That is a great fucking mix, bro. Oh, it's a passion. You know what song goes after this? You hear that echo and the beat? You know I like it. If I was a fucking DJ, I would plug in right now, right? Enrique Iglesias, you know I like it. I was born to be fucking a lot of things, brother. I should have been a fucking lawyer, a doctor, a dentist, a fucking DJ. This is exactly where I should go. Right now. Baby, you know I like it. Right there, right? Like, I don't have that fucking equipment. That should go right there. I went to this fucking concert, bro. Yes. I was there. I went to this fucking concert. Okay. I went to this fucking concert. Bad ass, bro. Badass.
Girl, please excuse me if I'm misbehaving. Oh, I'm trying to keep my hands in front, you're begging me for more. Round, 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 baby, low, low, low. The time passes, 'cause I'm never getting old. Oh, you won't do it now, turn around, I'll give you no. Oh, shout it out, scream it loud, let me hear you go, baby.
This alcohol hits different. I'm telling you right now. This alcohol hits different. If I go silent in the next 30 minutes,
Go DJ, that's my DJ. I'm on my Miami boy, you know how we play. I ain't playing with you, but I wanna play with you. Get me, got me good. Now watch me. It's a different species.
it's a different species. Yes, it is. I wish I had more. I wish I had more beer, but I don't have more beer. This alcohol is going to hit me in the worst fucking way possible. Hey, 10:30. Fuck it. That is that is that is pretty fucking good. I just hate. Ugh. I hate the part where I make good drinks for myself, but I end up with cottonmouth in the morning. Like, dude, why the fuck did you do that? But you know what? I think we did a good. I think we made a good choice today. Maybe I don't fucking know. Maybe I don't fucking know yet. I haven't woken up on that fucking hangover. Another third of the bottle. Jesus Christ. You say buy the 30 pack? I consider it. I consider it. Oh, you mean the 30 pack? Um, wait. New York City. You're talking about the 30 pack? The bro. I just now hold on. I gotta put a break in the song. Let me tell you the way my brain works. If I were to buy a 30 pack of PBR, right? Thank you. PBR baby. Now I'm telling you right now, if I were to drink a 30 pack of PBR, I would be on my 17th beer right now. Maybe 20th. Like I because I like PBR. But see, I have not felt the wrath of a hangover, a PBR. So, in my idea, in my brain, I'm telling you right now, I see myself doing 15 above 20 on a fucking Wednesday. Like, yes, we're gonna fucking do. Brother, it's just a fucking video, right? This is the, what do you call this? This is the sketch of a movie that I want to do. Now, if my brother, who is twice my BMI, did 30 beers in, I don't know, 2 hours. If you saw Eric, this, anyways, mm, for forget the B. I mean, you can't forget the BMI. I know he can hold more liquor than I do, but he can fucking drink. So he takes every fucking can. Like, I mean, he's twice my size. But he takes a fucking can and just looks at it and he's just, 2 drinks, he's done. So he drank a 30 pack like in a fucking hour and a half, or maybe less. And he says, "Motherfuckers, I'm drunk." But then he said, "Oh, yeah, don't drink this shit." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I think what happens is when you have too much sugar powered, or sugar, what do you call that? I don't know, sugar manufactured shit in your gut, it is going to make you shit in the worst fucking possible times randomly, because that's the way sugar works, right? Sugar doesn't evacuate in liquid like in your pee. It evacuates in, I don't know why it has to adhere to your compound, because now you need to fucking take a shit. Like, why though? I don't know why I say that, because I think it does. Like, it's heavier than any other liquid. Maybe I don't fucking know. Because today I was like, I gotta take a shit before I go jogging, and I took a shit. And I'm thinking, I just ate hot sauce. I just felt the hot sauce, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm like, fasting is fucking working. So I'm like, I eat right now, and I feel right now. I think it made an effect. So I went jogging, and I'm like a mile forward, and I'm thinking, why do I have a feeling that I have to go to the bathroom? So I stop at my first mile, and I'm thinking, holy fuck! Like, I'm only a mile away, and I feel like I gotta take a shit. But I went to the fucking bathroom. So listen, I stopped at my first mile like I usually do, and I'm thinking, do I have to fart? I know it's not. I know it's not me wanting to take a dump. Like, it's not me wanting to go take a shit. There's no urgent. My brain tells me, like, but I feel like, Big Game says. So I have to ask. Welcome. I was gifted. People have encouraged me to make a channel. I want to do a third printing. Keith gifted you a fucking channel, bro. Listen, I'll put the music back on. Was gifted a membership by Keith. That's Keith. TD48. That's Keith. People have encouraged me to make a channel. I want to do 3D printing, brother. Listen, when it comes to broadcasting, don't think about people following you, because I don't ever think about people following me, even though I do engage with people following me. Because listen, the few people who follow me, I will always engage with the people who follow me first, right? If this fucking thing would just go, the screen would fucking have millions of followers. I would still think about the same three fucking people that have always followed me. And I'm like, hey, this guy said this. You know, it reminds me of Keith, because Keith would say this. You know, it is always pointing the the directional on people who made you better, right? Not on people. Look, there's people who give you right, who make you, who want to give you gifts just because they want to be the ones to say, hey, I gave him the more gifts. At this point, I can tell you this much: one of my biggest gifters has been and will always be Keith. But at the same time, Keith also interacts. So I can't take away from him not being, but I can always say, hey, this guy gave to me, but also addressed it, right? So it's not one of those followers who just wants to be known as, oh, the biggest gifter. No, 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 no. He's also approached in the biggest messages, in the biggest points, in the most important, in most important notation where you have to make a right, a valuable notation and verification. You're like, there it is. But this fucking drink.
Everywhere. I don't play baseball, but I hit a home run everywhere, everywhere. I'm in the countries and cities.
I know I stopped there for a reason, but then I got yeah, this alcohol just makes you forget shit. This alcohol makes you forget shit. So I know I said it while I was stopping it, but I forget why I didn't stop it. I forget why I didn't fucking restart it. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I am way too fucking lit. Hold on, I gotta take a piss. Again, I know, I know. Oh, hold on. Tengo one here. But te has dado cuenta que at my 50, at my 50, I think about my 30s and my 20s, but I don't want to be any of those. I may want to go look back to my fucking 40s. I'm like, you know what? I want to be in my 40s, in my 50s. And I think that works better for me today that anybody wanted to be back in the fucking. Today we see viejas doing shit. This fucking song hits it right on the fucking nail. The nail on the head. Here we go. Here we go. How the fuck are you? What are you down for? I don't think you are. You're too loud. I did my first print job today. It's a scraper to clear the hot plate. Yeah, I'm new to it. Now let me ask you this. When you're generating certain things on 3D, now in my 30s, I was learning all that shit up. Now let me ask you this. Uh, uh, Get Gamer. Get Game. Bit. Is it Bit Gamer? Bit Gamer. I was thinking maybe next would be a mushroom house for house from Super Mario Brothers, and then maybe an Iron Man. Now let me ask you this. So I read your last message saying I did my first print today, a scraper to clear the hot plate. Now a scraper, hot plate, 3D printer. This is plastic. Now if you made that lip to have that metal scraper to become your scraper, then we didn't do anything. But if you did that, I want to see the fucking video. I want to see the video. If you made the scraper to have that metal lip, so you can have the scraper and just go, bitch, I don't need you anymore. But then again, I may not know what the fuck I'm talking about because from what I see and not have a video, I'm thinking what you made may have been. I don't fucking know. Alcohol is working its fucking game right now. I know what I'm saying. I just don't know how to put it into words because I fucking yeah, anxiety is fucking bullshit. Listen, fuck. Now that I'm getting yes. These are the few vocal and viewpoints that nobody ever sees that I do because I can't ever fucking transition from beer to liquor in such a discreet way because there's nothing fucking discreet of being gentle with beer than being the fucking most irate motherfucker with alcohol. You're like, brother, you fucking think you rule the fucking. I'm not really. I know I'm not really. I'm just saying. You fucking feel that you do. You feel like you fucking rule the fucking world. You're like you can make the fucking video louder, but it is not about. It is not about me. I know this fucking alcohol doesn't fucking work. I hate this fucking alcohol because it makes me want to say shit's loud. But it's not about me being louder. It doesn't like to make the message go across. No, it's about me not. Fuck this drink. I've always got my message across. Like I don't have to fucking yell at people. So okay, you may probably be thinking, why are you having a hard time trying to say something loud? The only reason I am not trying to make something loud because I saw a fucking TikTok with this fucking guy that is completely mad at the fucking world that somebody voted for Trump. He's mad at them. Like, you motherfucker, hey, and I'm thinking, but when were the people mad at you when they crossed the border illegally? Like, I wasn't mad when you crossed the border illegally. I may have been your friend, right? And you crossed the border illegally and you did your part, you worked and you did this shit, and then all of a sudden somebody fucking whisks you away, and I'm like, holy fuck! So this guy is mad at the fact that people are being whisked away because they came in here illegally, and I'm thinking, wait, what? What are they doing wrong though? Like, are you mad at the masked men for taking out the illegals, or are you mad at the illegals for getting caught? I don't like. Am I? Did I? Did I miss something? Like, wait, what the fuck happened? And this fucking thing. I don't. We are at 2 hours and a half again. Jesus fucking Christ! Wait, again. When were we here before? I don't know. Listen, I can tell you that regardless of the audio and the video that you listen, I'm not against anybody. But if some fucking magical fucking reason you get caught, like imagine you getting off the fucking metro and somebody says, "Hey, bitch, you're getting deported." That mean that means it took fucking time, effort, dedication for somebody to say, "Hey, listen," because that's what all it takes. So now they have your attention and they wrap you up and you're gone. Gamer says, "I think it would be cool to do a channel with printing and playing some chill music." And you know what? There's people who do that, right? They point their camera at the 3D printing with the background music, or maybe they add the music after it's printed. Who the fuck knows? But see, like right now, I can be signing all of my example, but I have my background music playing live. So this is me being live. Or you can record yourself just the audio, no, just the video, no audio. The video you right point your camera to the spot. You do this, you do that. It captures your movements. You capture after you make the compilation of every movement. You can add a song to it, like whatever the song you makes it you. It'll synchronize to the movements that you put on your camera. Like if you extend the visual without moving the potatoes or whatever the fuck, the minute you record, AI will recognize. Okay, it's monotonous. It's more boring, but then we have a fucking cake. So and then you pan to the fucking people that now they're singing. Now you have a fucking music video. So it'll start up with end up with fuck yeah, happy birthday, and you get slapped in the face with the fucking cake. Sold. I'm out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here because I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. This is fucking nuts. I have never been on this fucking. I mean, I have been on this long. Just not this. Not this. What the fuck is this? I've never been this. Am I high? This is not high. This is like the fucking new age shit. What am I doing? I gotta get the fuck out of here. Okay. I gotta get. Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, maybe I do. I just feel like at some point I'm gonna lose grip of reality. I don't wanna do that. Not because I see you guys following. I know you're there. But at some point I am gonna do something that is gonna go against my fucking grain. And I don't wanna fucking do that. But as of right now, I like the way we're doing this shit. I enjoy it a lot. But listen, I gotta go to sleep. Hasta la vista, baby. Did we do a great fucking? We did a great fucking time. Come on, you know that. I know that.